Hey, what's up, guys? This is Rapid Fills here, and today I'm bringing you a recap. First of all, I'm going to start with, if you're not following me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter at Rapid Fills. Subscribe, like the video, share with your fellow traders, and let's get to it. We start with bringing in my positions here, just to show you that this is not a demo account. This is actually a real account. Starts with a new. It's an IB account. Let me see if I can move this a little bit. Anyways, so I traded 4 tickers today, SAVA being the first one. I had no shorts on SAVA, so what I was looking for is a long, just a long scalp really quick. It didn't happen, as you can see right here. I grabbed some off of the support and it just couldn't bounce, so I just let it out. And then I tried it off of the VWAP, washed through the VWAP, I cut it off, and that was it. Small size pre-market, nothing to brag about, no shorts. This definitely was a short right here off of these levels. As you can see right here, it had this consolidation going on. So what you want to see is that the intraday goes and ramps into daily resistance. In something like this, where it had an island down here and then it gapped up and it started ramping up all the way, and you can see it's moving into vacuum from this gap right here. So when it hits that roof per se, it can't go any higher because there's a lot of sellers, people that stuck here, that they have their shares offered at that price, essentially the 750 in this case, or what was it, 9, essentially the 9s. Anyways, yeah, so that was my first trade of the day. And then Oracle, ORCL, we knew this thing is gonna move on big volume. Traded 36 million shares so far. Reason being is they're in a bidding war with Microsoft to get the partnership for TikTok. TikTok is one of the biggest social media apparently in China, and it's spreading throughout the US, and people are going crazy about it here. On Friday, I think announced some earnings. It gapped up or washed. We traded that, and today it gapped up almost to that prior levels. Right? If we go to a 15-minute here, so you can see this is the gap on Friday, and it washed off. And today or this morning, it gapped up all the way, and it went to 66.50s. So when the stock goes to 66.50s and it washes, bounces back up, it washes, is trying to go. People are buying the stock to bounce it, buying the stock to bounce it. The stock couldn't do it. It just did not have the steam to actually just go. And what I did, I shorted as soon as it broke this support, right? So this is where the buyers are sitting. Buying the stock, bounce, buys the stock, bounce. Now all the people that bought the stock gonna dump their shares. So what I did is I shorted the stock right here, and I actually covered it right away. I was let me zoom in here. Can you guys see the entries and exits fine, or do you want me to zoom in? Okay. Anyway, so I shorted right here. It's a little bit too extended, so I exited right away. Obviously, you always want to mitigate risk, right? The only thing we control in this game is risk. If you could lose 50, make 100, you will make money all year long. If you're losing 1,000 and you make 100, you will never make money. Like, just take it. Anyways, I shorted, covered right away because it started reclaiming this support where the buyers are sitting, right? Even though it breached it, it doesn't mean it broke it. If it broken, the stock has to keep staying under that level, or it actually opens down here, it starts trying to go up and it can't, and it washes. Anyways, shorted, covered right away, and then when I saw the break again, I re-entered again. I re-entered with a good size, and I was looking for towards the 59. The 59 level is where I was looking. Let's go to this chart right here. So actually now it looks like it wants to break. So I was looking for that 59 quick snap right here. As you can see from the prior days, it was basing, and we're like 40 cents away. So we moved 60 cents. now 40 cents away, the stock gets halted on news. So I was stuck short on this stock, full size on Oracle. Anyways, as soon as it opens up, snaps down, goes up, you gotta keep it calm. Like essentially with something like this that happened, you got stuck on news, you didn't know it was gonna happen. They held the stock. There is no reason to panic. You know, you gotta take a deep breath. You're already fine with the risk that you put on, so you gotta like calm down, relax, and then start trading. Anyways, I saw this. I'm like, okay, let me see what's gonna happen. I saw the rejection right here off of this level that I have marked, and I added to my position. I actually doubled my position, and as soon as it washed, I covered everything right here. Now this is my it washed, bounced, and washed again. Now this is a full move, right? So I will explain later on in the next videos and whatnot what's a full move, what I mean by a full move. Anyway, so I covered everything, and then I was watching the price action. Now I can base my trading off of these levels. So I shorted right here, I added to the top towards my resistance, and then I started covering towards the VWAP, and I just let it go. I wanted to see what's gonna happen next. I actually wanted to go to the gym, and I posted this idea in chat, and I think one of the guys in the room took advantage of it, and I said watch the trend line for a break. I think it's gonna give up, and sure enough, the trend line gave up, and look at that beautiful wash that we got. Yeah, it was like, what is it, 50, so that's like a $1.60 or something a share. So it was a beautiful idea that I gave you guys in chat. Right now this thing, you can see it kind of making this triangle that wants to break, and it goes lower. Anyways, I'm not gonna touch it at this point. So that was Oracle SGMS. SGMS, I told you guys in chat in the morning, and I think a couple of you took it long when it was breaking this high right here. It was a beautiful flag. It just wasn't for me. I did not feel comfortable actually taking it long. I was waiting for a short. If you ask why, I don't know. I just did not feel like this can go higher. Anyway, so I just waited for the consolidation. I started shorting, covering at the support, shorting again, covering at support, and then I added, and then I just ran out of patience for it. Essentially, I had my, actually I posted my chart with my covers being one on the VWAP and one like towards this low, and I just didn't have the patience for it, and I didn't wait for it. Anyways, VRX this morning was a beautiful scalp here. You can't really miss this big, huge engulfing short. I mean, red candle. So engulfed the buyers, it bounced up. All the buyers gonna sell their stocks. I joined them on the short side, and I covered towards the moving average, and I'm done with that. Later on, I go to the gym. I come back from the gym. Actually, no. Before I go to the gym, I saw this, right? I saw this this move right here. So it broke the trend line. I shorted right here. I added, and then I added more. Now this trend line, it could just keep going, right? So you want to get, if you're gonna get your average up, you gotta cover right away. Now this is a game that I don't play usually, but I play on certain stocks. It's not averaging up every time. I'm averaging up on a backside of a move that I'm expecting the stock is gonna go down, and I'm sizing based on that. This is not me taking full size and then doubling my full size and then doubling my full size and then doubling my full size. That's how you blow up your account. I'm not doing this, and I don't suggest you do the same. Anyways, after coming back from the gym, as I posted in chat, I was looking for this to ramp all the way to 880s. I saw it struggling here, so I took a super light position on the stock, and then I added towards the 817. 817 will be the close of the gap right here. This gap right here. So I added, and then I covered right away. This is the front side. There is no need for me to actually fight it or fight the front side. And then I did the same thing. I saw that it's struggling right here, so that's when I started putting in the short. And then when I saw this candle right here, this is the giveaway for me. It just sucked in a lot of buyers, and then it slammed back down. I knew there's a huge seller right there. I joined them. I just added ton of shares right there, and I started covering all the way down. Added on the bounce. This is 1 minute candle. Added on the 1 minute candle bounce, and it just started covering on the way down, up and then down, and then I added, and then I shorted, and then I saw this, the reverse candle of this, right? This is sucked in longs, and then it slammed down. This is sucked in shorts, and then it slammed back up. I covered everything right there. As you can see, it bounced from there. This is how you combine the chart with the level 2 and your experience, right? I hope you guys learned something. Let me know if you have any questions. Please hit the subscribe button and like button. Leave a comment and follow me on Twitter. Peace.